I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him.
Old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media. I don't do that anymore.
I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And I think 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did.
Terence Crawford aimed a direct jab at Floyd Mayweather after reports revealed the feds confiscated $250 million from Mayweather's home. Crawford suggested Mayweather uses his wealth as a defense, implying he hides behind money and fame. The remark hit hard, highlighting that Mayweather's flashy lifestyle might be a fragile mask.
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that, but in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter, though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But, like, his core personality.
Floyd Mayweather shared that he no longer spends time replying to critics online. Young Floyd used to engage with them. He explained that the undefeated fighter is now prioritizing business and self-improvement, moving past the routine of always defending himself on social media.
You know, I found myself in the past, you know, the younger Floyd Mayweather, you know, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. You know, I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. You know, what's important to me right now is my real estate. My family.
Floyd Mayweather has been dealing with major tax issues with the IRS. He reportedly owed more than $22 million in back taxes from 2015, which led the IRS to place a federal tax lien against him. Mayweather asked the U.S. tax court for a temporary delay, explaining that most of his assets were tied up and not easily accessible, and requested to settle the debt later. The IRS denied his payment plan, arguing that he had enough resources to cover what he owed.
And it looks like he's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Right, and according to the Law 360 report, here's a direct quote. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days from which he intends.
Floyd Mayweather has openly stated that he owns over 100 properties, including a major deal in Manhattan. He revealed the purchase of 62 buildings in New York City, claiming full ownership without partners. Yet, reports indicate that his true share in these properties might be smaller, raising questions about the size of his real estate holdings.
I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And I think 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did. You donated millions of money and buildings to victims of the LA wildfire. And I saw that. That was a cool thing you did.
I feel like if you're in a position to give back, why not? You know, I have a great team.
You're in a position to give back.
Yes. You know, I have a strong team and a great team, and God has truly, truly blessed me to put me in a position, not just to be able to make a lot of money, but also give back. If not just my time, but also financially.
Did you ever get an itch to get back in the ring at all?
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Not even a little, not even there. You don't see anything go, I
sit on my couch. I can sit on my couch every week and a wire coming every week, millions every week. That's why I'm Floyd Money Mayweather every week.
I know. But you're so good at it.
Great.
Mayweather is famous for displaying his extravagant homes and a collection of luxury cars, emphasizing his image of wealth. His social media frequently gives fans a look into his lavish lifestyle, including his large garage packed with high-end vehicles.
Over here, I'll show you a couple toys.
They call this the $1 million grind.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys?
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black, LA, white, Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me
Yes.
are in excess of 15 to $20 million.
Terence Crawford has publicly called out Mayweather, challenging both his fortune and his abilities in the ring. When asked who would come out on top in a fight between them, Crawford confidently claimed that he would be the winner.
So if he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
In reply to Crawford's comments, Mayweather stayed calm, showing respect for Crawford's boxing career and opting not to respond to the criticism. Crawford has also claimed that Mayweather received intravenous injections prior to his fight with Manny Pacquiao, a method regarded as illegal in boxing.
You guys can use IVs to rehydrate?
We can't use IVs either.
No? When did they change that?
I ain't never, they changed anything. I think that was legal because you didn't know when Floyd fought Pacquiao, that was a thing. That he was using IVs or something like that. But yeah, you can't use that stuff.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. That's why they outlawed it.
Yeah.
People have started comparing Mayweather's legacy with Crawford's, with some noting that Crawford is reaching milestones that Mayweather never achieved in his career.
Floyd versus Triple G. Listen, man. Floyd didn't fight him, and Floyd is an all-time great. But what a missed opportunity. You got Crawford going from 135 and talking about fighting Canelo at 168. It's kind of the same thing, except for Floyd fought a few times at 154. I'm not faulting Floyd for not fighting Triple G. I totally get it. I'm just saying that upper echelon, the reason why I will always have Sugar Ray Leonard over Floyd is the crazy, the insane part of it. What Terence Crawford is talking about doing, he ain't saying, let me meet Canelo at a catchweight. Canelo's undisputed there. Let me go get him.
Triple H has called out Mayweather, pointing out that he is getting older and involved in various controversies, suggesting he is no longer the fighter he once was. Mayweather says he earned billions during his boxing career, but claims from opponents like Logan Paul tell a different story. Paul argues that Mayweather still owes him millions from their 2021 bout, citing unpaid portions of his guaranteed purse and pay-per-view shares. Mayweather rejects these accusations, blaming the delay on how pay-per-view payments are processed. In addition, staff at his Mayweather Boxing and Fitness Gym have protested over unpaid wages, raising further questions about his financial practices. These problems cast uncertainty over his claimed wealth and highlight concerns about his willingness to meet financial commitments.
Mayweather has made over $1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. But Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid one penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife, and was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month, which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Floyd Mayweather is widely recognized as one of the most skilled boxers of his era. Yet, his image outside the ring often draws more criticism than admiration. A major factor is his boastful personality, which many fans and boxing legends have openly criticized. Roy Jones Jr., a legendary fighter himself, has freely expressed his disapproval, stating directly that Mayweather is not the greatest ever. For Jones, true greatness in boxing comes from humility, respect, and contributing positively to the sport, not merely maintaining an undefeated record or showing off wealth.
To a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Shabby was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0. Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you do.
Another prominent voice joining the criticism is Deontay Wilder. Wilder, who aims to reach Mayweather's level of wealth, said he feels Floyd does not support others striving for similar success. He labeled Mayweather a jealous figure, someone unable to watch other fighters gain fame and fortune. When questioned about ongoing scrutiny of his money and image, Mayweather often responds by flaunting his wealth. In a now viral clip, he asks why people care so much about what he owns before displaying luxury watches and stacks of cash to show he remains financially strong. Rather than responding with honesty or modesty, he doubles down on his image of extravagance.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my business worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna f with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, if I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do for you motherfucking haters today? I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made all motherfucking day.
In several interviews, Mayweather has claimed that the criticism aimed at him comes from jealousy. He feels that people struggle to accept a successful black man living life on his own terms. While there may be some truth in systemic envy and societal double standards, framing it this way often comes across as a way to deflect responsibility.
Some of the biggest artists, you wouldn't even know, because my name don't have to be on everything.
I have to be the marquee.
Yeah, because sometimes if you put your name on certain things, you got people that's gonna be jealous. So sometimes I was like, I don't got to have my name on it to collect the check.
So in the beginning, you know, I feel like people was rooting for me, wanted the best for me. And the more and more as I accomplished more and kept accomplishing things, then you start seeing like different things. Then you start saying, he's a wife beater, or he's not that smart, or you hear so many different things. And I just feel like, okay, you're entitled to believe whatever you want to.
Mayweather once shared that he had $123 million in a single bank account. The comment was meant to highlight his ability to manage wealth. While it may seem impressive at first glance, it stands in stark contrast to reports of his unpaid taxes.
How much money do you have in your bank account?
Which account? Which bank?
You have more than one account?
Absolutely.
I don't even have one account. Give me the amount of money you have in one of your accounts.
200 million, 300 million.
Dollars?
Yeah, in different accounts.
According to Joe Rogan and others, Mayweather reportedly owes the IRS about $20 million, a massive sum that raises questions about his true financial responsibility. The gap between showing off wealth and neglecting legal duties creates an image of someone prioritizing appearances over accountability.
I owe that money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes.
and you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million. Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell them.
Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, featuring luxury cars, expensive homes, and million-dollar shopping sprees, has come with consequences. Reports indicate that despite lavish spending, he has not always paid the taxes on these purchases. His neglect of tax responsibilities has created major legal issues, growing debts, and ongoing federal attention. To stay ahead financially, Mayweather publicly adopted cryptocurrency, calling it the next big thing. He promoted multiple crypto ventures and presented himself as a modern, savvy investor.
Cryptocurrency, I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave, you know what? Be the best.
However, his venture into cryptocurrency drew controversy. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission accused him of not revealing payments he received for promoting initial coin offerings. This failure to be transparent is both a breach of federal rules and a violation of public trust. It implies that Mayweather prioritized profiting from his fans' interest rather than genuinely guiding them on investments.
Well, executing these scams are like anon people hiding behind a Pepe avatar. And of course, there's a laundry list of famous influencers, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian's David Dobrik, that have all endorsed these absolute shitcoin scam casino rugs that leaves their investors high and dry because they paid them a bunch of money up front and maybe they didn't know any better because it's such a nascent space. But I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist. Now, everybody knows Floyd's an opportunist. He's an entrepreneur. He likes to make money. He always has money, talks about money. That's his shtick. That's his persona. That's fine. You can make money. You can be a hustler. You can get paid a bunch to box, do whatever you want.
Mayweather's promotion of NFTs and other digital assets is seen by some as another way to capitalize on fans' trust. They are often regarded as an extension of his flashy image rather than well-considered investments.
It's a pre-sale for Bulls on the Block owners, and it says to celebrate the partnership between Duarte and Floyd, we are having a first pre-sale for the community Roy has created. So obviously that means he created Bulls on the Block. I checked it, and sure enough, that's true. So that's super cool. Maybe his partnership with Floyd here will help boost Bulls on the Block even more. I know I talked about Bulls on the Block, a month ago maybe. I'm not really sure how Bulls on the Block is doing nowadays. I haven't really checked on it in a while, but maybe this will boost their sales a little or give them a little bit more hype. Then on August 8th, there was a pre-sale for Discord members, which stinks. So there's already been 2 pre-sales, but I'm not sure how many of these guys were actually sold. But yeah, there's a Discord with this, so definitely be sure to go hop in that Discord because maybe Floyd Mayweather will hop in. So whether or not you actually own one, it's still cool. Maybe you'll get to see some interesting stuff in there. Like the Tom Brady one the other day.
Floyd Mayweather has openly stated that he values money over legacy. That mindset has shaped much of his career. While it has undeniably made him wealthy, it has also drawn ongoing criticism. His emphasis on riches has pushed away fans who prioritize humility, integrity, and respect for the sport.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank. I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust. Money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that. I'm going to do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you ain't on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw a scenic route.
That wraps up today's episode.